this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Judicials have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UMass offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The play-action fake. Unloads it left. Snagged on the outside, it's Harding. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Quick spin on the run. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Dances away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, UMass! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Judicials offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Dumps it to the back. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll take it himself.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The UMass offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Grab near the marker. It's Gibson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Trying to run, it's Price. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Makes a grab past the marker. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man, it's Jordan. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Steps away to find some room. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Oh, better look out! On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the move. He's got it down to the 16-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Judicial. He'll try to tack on one more.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. He had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting, and if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The Judicials send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The UMass offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Short hands, it's Harding. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And this one splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Houston. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The pitch. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. A low line drive and not his best work. And the returner will be dragged down. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep...
Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Makes the grab, it's Hood. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Moves around to clear up the vision. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on third down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They take over late in the half. Enough time to put together a drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Jordan. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Finding an escape route. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, UMass.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The UMass offense returns to the field. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. That's reeled in, it's Gibson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Gray. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up, play aggressive, try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. To the air, it's Jordan. Quick strike complete. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UMass will line up to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
brings up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up.
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's made. Takes it the other way. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go up top on second and short. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll go to the ground. Running into the open space. There he goes. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll set up to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. Third and goal coming. Running it to the right. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Using his feet. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. He's taking the shot. Brings it down on the right side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's York. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This is a designed run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Takes a handoff. It's O'Neal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The UMass offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Hard running there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got enough for the 1st down. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. On the option. He'll keep it himself. He'll pitch it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but... To pick up 1 to the 35.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
The Judicials are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on third down for this offense. Defense dropping into soft coverage. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
After that incompletion on third down, you're not quite in panic mode yet on offense, but the sense of urgency is really ratcheting up because you're down 2 possessions, not a lot of time left on the clock. You have got to find your best playmaker right here on fourth down. This could be the game. This is a play you absolutely have to make.
And the Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Slips it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Now on the option. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, looking to pass. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Might as well give it to him again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. UMass lines up with a first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback running on the draw. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up 14 over UCLA.